Hello students, today I will discuss about the centroid of some important figures. Okay, here let us take first is a rectangle. The area of the rectangle here, the breadth is b and depth is d, and the area will be b into d, and their x bar means distance of its centroid from y axis is b by 2, and y bar is distance of its centroid from x axis, so that is b d by 2. So this is b by 2 and this is d by 2. Here ox oy, o small x oy, this is the reference axis, xx bar and yy bar is its centroidal axis. This is for the rectangle figure. Similarly same for the square also. Now for the triangle with base b and depth d, the area will be half into b into d, and see this is maybe a equilateral triangle, or it may be a isosceles triangle. So the x bar will be half of its breadth, so that is b by 2, and y bar will be 1/3 of d. See, this is from the base, it is 1/3, but if you take it from the top, it will be 2/3 of d. So from here 1/3 of d, from here 2/3 of d. Okay, so d is x, y bar here is 1/3 of d, and this is 2/3 of d. Okay, now if you take a right angle triangle, so in right angle triangle the area will be same, half into base into height. Now this from 90 degrees, so here the axis is taken as at 90 degrees, the axis is taken as o origin. So from here x bar is 1/3 of b, and y bar is from here, it is 1/3 of d. So you have to remember all these equations. Now if you take same from here, it will be 2/3 of b will be there, from here it is 2/3 of d will be there. So these are the things you have to remember. Now for the circle, the area I have taken in terms of radius, so it will be pi r square. So x bar will be r, y bar is also r. Okay, so now for the semicircle, so semicircle you have taken in different forms. So first semicircle is this one, that is the area of the semicircle will be pi r square by 2. Now for this figure, the x bar will be half of this d by 2, and y bar will be 4r by 3 pi. This you have to remember, 4r by 3 pi. So this is in the first quadrant. Now if it is in this quadrant, that is in the fourth quadrant, same x bar will be d by 2, but y bar will be down, so therefore minus 4r by 3 pi. Now in this case, so it is symmetrical about this axis, so this therefore y bar becomes minus d by 2, this is, and this will be x bar is 4r by 3 pi. So in this case, if it is in the second quadrant, this is x bar will be minus 4r by 3 pi, and this is d by 2, that is y bar will be d by 2. But just remember this one only, centroid will be here, this distance will be r or d by 2, r radius if you take it, d by 2 means dia if you take it, and this will be 4r by 3 pi. If you remember 4r by 3 pi, that is enough when you're doing the problems. Now same thing, if you take a quarter of the circle, or quadrant if you call it as, the area will be pi r square by 4 it will be, and the centroid point here will be from the x bar, that is from the y axis it is 4r by 3 pi, from y axis also it is 4r by 3 pi. Okay, thank you. And one more thing, that is if you want to find out the that is to find out centroid, you need a table. If you do a table method, so in this you need the table will be serial number, you have to take it first here, serial number, component, the component will be you have to write down the area first. So here you write down area, and then you write down center, that is centroidal distance from y axis, you take it as x value, centroidal distance from x axis you take it as y value, then multiply with a into y and a into x, then you will get ax and ay. So then you take summation of a x, summation of a, summation of ax, summation of ay. So therefore x bar is given by summation of ax divided by summation of a, and y bar is taken as summation of ay divided by a, where a summation of ax means a1 into x1 plus a2 into x2, a plus a3 into x, like this you have to take it. Similarly y, and summation of a means add all the areas.